Hello, everyone. This is Jay Dobbins, your host of the Marvel DC Universe Fan Club. We are now at episode 38, and I'll be discussing three topics. One, Captain Marvel will revisit the quantum realm. Two, actress Rosario Dawson in talks to star in X-Men spinoff New Mutants. And of course, three, Roger Moore's passing. I will discuss topic number one first, which is Captain Marvel will visit the quantum realm. So, the standalone film, Captain Marvel movie, will revisit the quantum realm. The alternate dimension was first introduced into the Marvel Cinematic Universe in 2015's Ant-Man film, when Scott Lang went subatomic and entered the quantum realm in an attempt to save his daughter from the villainous Yellow Jacket, played by Corey Stoll, and as a result, almost lost himself in it before entering back into his own reality at the last minute. The concept was then further explored and explained heavily in last year's Doctor Strange, as the Sorcerer Supreme explored and learned more about the multiverse for the first time. But even though the quantum realm, along with some of the other dimensions in the Marvel multiverse, has been introduced and explored in those two films, it's clear that there's quite a bit about the multiverse that fans still don't know and have yet to see really played around with, of course. So uh, it looks like they won't have to wait until the next Doctor Strange film to see the quantum realm again either. So, but in a new interview with Inverse, um, about his work with Marvel Studios, um, quantum physicist Spiros Michalakis, yeah, I think that's Polish. I'm not really sure. Gave some new insights into just how uh, integral and influential the quantum realm will turn out to be in future Marvel films, particularly in exploring the full scope of, say, Ant-Man's powers. Then, well, then Michaelakis, or Keys rather, went on to briefly tease how the quantum realm will play a role in Captain Marvel, and how it will give a better understanding of Carol Danvers and her place in um, the MCU, which stands for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They said, and I quote, he said, and I quote, this is very exciting. I'm sorry, this is exciting for the future. Uh, there are different ways that some of these ideas appear on screen in a few years, not just for Ant-Man, but also for Captain Marvel and all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. End quote. Uh, so now it's already known that Marvel will be playing rather fast and loose with Carol Danvers' origin story in Captain Marvel. But that still doesn't take any of the mystery away from Michaelaki's comments here. So Captain Marvel's powers are, after all, cosmic based, and when she's not on Earth, she's usually spending time exploring space and policing, policing uh, throughout the galaxy from time to time. So, how exactly Marvel will find a way to link Carol Danvers' story in the Captain Marvel film with the quantum realm should be interesting to find out. So, her connection to the quantum realm uh, in the film could, after all, only further be a way for Marvel to insinuate, to insinuate or insinuate the full scope of Carol Danvers' powers, which Kevin Feige has been hinting at from the moment he first announced the Captain Marvel movie was happening. Carol will be arriving just in the nick of time, too. With the film hitting theaters following years of fans begging for the fan favorite character to be brought to life on the big screen. Currently set to come out after the first Infinity War film, but before the currently untitled Avengers 4. Carol is the kind of powerful character that the MCU and the Avengers will need on their side in order to defeat Thanos, and one whose introduction should turn out to be one of Marvel's most impactful to date. So that concludes this topic. The next topic will be Rosario Dawson in talks to star in X-Men spinoff New Mutants. So, turns out Miss Dawson is doubling down on her Marvel Comics character. The actress who already plays a key role in Netflix Marvel shows ranging from Daredevil to Luke Cage is in negotiations to join the cast of Fox's Marvel movie franchise. The X-Men spinoff, the New Mutants, of course. So, the Witch and split star Anya Taylor-Joy and Game of Thrones Maisie Williams are already signed up for the ensemble young adult superhero movie being being directed by Josh Boone. Dawson will play Dr. Cecilia Reyes, a medical doctor who has the ability to generate a protective biofield around herself. The character assumes a mentor role for the group of fledgling heroes. Last year, speculation surfaced that James McAvoy would return as mentor Professor X, and that Alexandra Shipp should return as mentor figure Storm, but those characters are not in the script. According to sources, and the actors are not slated to appear in the movie. So, Taylor-Joy playing Ilyana Rasputin, codenamed Magic, a girl who has learned sorcery and uses teleportation disc to travel. So, in case you were wondering, Ilyana Rasputin, or Magic, codename, of course, is the sister of X-Man Colossus. So, yeah, that's right. She's the younger sister of Colossus. So, yeah. And of course, Mace Williams of Game of Thrones, will play Rain Sinclair, aka Wolfsbane, a girl struggling to reconcile, her religious beliefs with her power to turn into a wolf. And in case you were wondering, like Rain Sinclair was in the New Mutants, of course, comic books back in the day. And in the 90s, she joined the X Factor. So I don't know if there's going to be an X Factor movie, or I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, they were talking about the X Force movie there, then they were talking about, you know, I'm hearing rumors about Generation X. So, but other than that, definitely X Force films are going to be done. But X Factor, there's possibility somebody's going to have to replace Wolfsbane in that. So, but yeah. So yeah, sorry. Back to that. Back to this topic. The X-Men spinoff will focus on the angst-driven adventures of a diverse group of teens dealing with their newfound powers. So the movie is headed toward an early July start with a script by Boone and his writing partner Nate Lee. Simon Kinberg and Karen Rosenfeld are producing. So New Mutants has a release date of April 13, 2018. So, and then Rosario Dawson already plays a nurse in Netflix Marvel show Daredevil and has been one of the threads connecting to the shows, of course. So she has appeared in Daredevil, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist, and will reprise her role in The Defenders, which Netflix will release on August 18th. So, the actress is coming off starring opposite Katherine Heigl, of course, in Warner Brothers' thriller Unforgettable, and voiced Batgirl in the Lego Batman movie. Okay, well, for the record, Lego Batman movie was decent. It was cool, enjoyable. Unforgettable was crap. So no offense to Rosario Dawson, her job is to say her lines, take the money. But other than that, she is a good actress. But yeah, that movie was crap. So just going on record on that. Okay, so that concludes this topic, of course. Now, last but not least, we will talk about British actor Roger Moore's passing. So, Roger Moore died earlier this week. He was best known for his role in the James Bond franchise, 007. He was in several movies like Man with a Golden Gun, The Spy Who Loved Me. Trying to think what else. It was that movie. Oh, Live and Let Die. So yeah, several movies several of those movies, of course. But yeah, my favorite one was also it was Octopussy. So he was in those movies. Yeah, Octopussy, Man with the Golden Gun. The Spy Who Loved Me. Live and Let Die. So, but yeah, man, that was a whole bunch of Bond movies he was in. So, but yeah, he was one of my favorite James Bond characters, my favorite James Bonds. But so far there have been several James Bond films. Like he had like From Russia with Love, that was Sean Connery, of course. And of course Goldfinger, that was Sean Connery, and then you had Timothy Dalton, License to Kill, and George Lazenby, his movie. I can't remember what George Lazenby, his movie was, but anyway, and you had Pierce Brosnan from GoldenEye, Die Another Day, The World Is Not Enough, and Tomorrow Never Dies. Then you had, the latest one was Daniel Craig of Quantum of Solace, Casino Royale, Skyfall, and of course Spectre. So, but yeah, Roger Moore was a very brilliant actor. He will be missed. Loved his work. I admired his work, as an actor. So, but it was, his passing was very unexpected and very unfortunate. So my prayers go out to him and his family. But to find out that he had passed away, I was just like, oh my goodness. First you had brilliant actors like Powers Booth who had passed away. So then, you find out, like I say, like a few weeks ago, Powers Booth, best known for his role as Sin City, he passed away. Earlier, you know, sometime this, like sometime, I believe it was sometime this month. So, but yeah, earlier this month he had passed, and then you find out, Roger Moore, best known for his role as 007, passed away. But last time I saw him in a movie was a Hallmark movie. So, but yeah, which I thought he was cool. He played one of the wealthy men in England. So, but yeah, the British icon was 89, and he died around. It was Tuesday, the 23rd, so of May. But yeah, he was born in the year of 1927. So yes, he was but but yeah, he was the third actor to play British secret agent James Bond, of course, in seven feature films that were released between 1973 and 1985. So, in those movies that he appeared in were based on his books. I mean, based on books by creator Ian Fleming. So, but also, well, he was born in London. Um, of course, he studied at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts, of course, and he died, unfortunately, with cancer. So, but yeah, he passed away in Switzerland after a short um, fight with cancer, though. So, but yeah, cancer. Oh man, don't underestimate cancer. But I like I said, I admired his work, but to find out that he passed was like, I mean, I felt like I was just like, heartbroken because he was one of my favorite James Bonds, and I was hoping that one day I would meet him at a comic book convention, but unfortunately, that will never happen because he has departed from us. So, I mean, wow, I'm still just like, wow, how can this actually happen? Just, you know, but it's just one of those things, Hey, I mean, it's like my mother said, hey, dying is part of life. I be honest with you, I really wish it wasn't, but it just happens. But to lose another legend, for like for it was John Hurt, a legend, Powers Booth, legend. And now you have Roger Moore, who is a legend, who was a legend, and we were just losing our legends, and it's just pretty insane. But I mean, but like I said, it's it's hey, dying's part of life. As much as I hate to say it, but I thought when I found out about his passing, I thought, oh, hey, I thought it was old age. I never thought it would be cancer. So uh, just like wow. But you know, like I said, I still love the James Bond movies, that he's appeared in. I mean, I never met him, I never knew him, but I know he was a great. I'm quite sure he was a great man and a great father, and a great husband. So, but yeah, uh, rest in peace, Roger Moore. You will be missed, and you will always be remembered as one of the best James Bonds. So, but yeah, you are the greatest. So you will be remembered and honored. So those who didn't know who Roger Moore was, he was, James Bond from 1973 and 1985. So feel free to look up some of his movies, like Octopussy, The Man with the Golden Gun, The Spy Who Loved Me, um, and of course, I think it was Thunderball. So, and then, wait a minute, no, Thunderball was Sean Connery. But yeah, it was several of those movies. So I'm just like, but yeah, still, rest in peace. But that concludes this topic. Um, feel free to visit us and like us on Facebook. We are available on iTunes and Google Play Music.